We've been talking a lot over the past few weeks about Project 2025. I know a lot of you have heard about it, but a lot of you don't know what the plan actually is because the book is 920 pages long. That can be overwhelming. Well, I got a page that pretty much sums it up in like 5 pages. Head on over to Wikipedia or just go on over to Google and type in Wikipedia Project 2025. What it'll do is it'll bring up like a synopsis. It'll break it down so that you can more easily understand. It tells you how Project 2025 basically aims to reshape the executive branch in the event of a Republican victory. Talks about how they plan to recruit thousands of conservatives to take over the jobs and positions within the federal government. It goes into the background of Project 2025 and how it came about with the Heritage Foundation and all of the people that are involved, all of the conservative people who are involved. And these conservative people, the majority of them were a part of Donald Trump's administration. It breaks down how what they plan to do is they plan for Donald Trump or whoever the Republican president is, they will have complete and absolute power, which means that they intend to eliminate the Department of Justice, the Federal Communications Commissions, the Federal Trade Commissions, probably the Department of Education, and many other departments and agencies. Did I mention that these thousands of federal workers that they're going to hire, those people will be loyalists to Donald Trump and the conservative movement? Yeah, so there won't be Democrats or progressives or anybody like that or with that mindset or believes in that ideology working in the federal government. All of those people will be dismissed, and only people who are conservatives and loyalists to Donald Trump will be working within the federal government. Wikipedia breaks down what Project 2025 will have in store for climate change. They won't have anything in store for climate change because they don't believe in it. It also talks about how Kevin Roberts is the president of the Heritage Foundation. It goes in to talking about the plan that they have for the LGBTQIA plus community, their rights, and some other things that they plan to put in place. I can't say the word because, TikTok. So I'll say adult film. And this is what they quote Kevin Roberts as saying, quote, "Children suffer the toxic normalization of transgenderism with drag queens and adult film behavior invading their school libraries. Adult film behavior manifested today in the omnipresence propagation of transgender ideology and sexualization of children is not a political Gordian knot inextricably binding up disparate claims about free speech, property rights, sexual liberation, and child welfare. It has no claim to the First Amendment protection." And then it goes on to say that Robert goes on to claim that those who produce and distribute adult film and LGBTQIA plus content are child pedos and misogynistic exploiters of women and should face jail time. So that's what they plan to do with the members of the LGBTQIA plus community. If they're out of line, living out loud and free, living in their true selves, they will be jailed. Y'all remember that issue that Donald Trump had with the Census Bureau? He wanted on the census questionnaire, he wanted a question on there asking if the person filling this out were they a United States citizen? And the reason why Donald Trump asked that is because when you fill out your census form and send it back, it goes into reappropriating congressional seats in your state. And it also goes in effect, or it affects the electoral college in some kind of way. So I believe if the census form that you receive, it is tied to the address, not to whether or not you are a U.S. citizen. But Donald Trump only wanted people who were U.S. citizens to be counted. A Republican president gets into office, that will become the law. If you're not a U.S. citizen, you don't count. And then it goes into, having some discussions with some people who have read Project 2025 and their thoughts on it and all of that jazz. They are those little synopsis or quotes at the end of this, very eye-opening. Very eye-opening. All of this is scary. It's scary. And black people, don't think that you won't get wrapped up into this, because their main focus is on family. And it's not black and brown people's families that they're focused on, right? They're focused on the white, Christian, blonde-haired, blue-eyed family. You don't want to read the whole 920 pages? Head on over to Wikipedia. They broke it down real nice, like into 5 pages. Y'all can do that. Y'all can do it. Get educated.